So, little update. Ever since last week when I reacted to 21 Pilots, I've been hooked and listening to them non-stop. Hey guys, it's Gracey, and this week we're going to be all doing some kind of story time video, and I have a very interesting one, so I'm gonna not waste any time because I don't have a lot of time to film. Sorry if I'm talking kind of quick, but I'm gonna get right into that. Place in about 2014, I believe. It was sometime in 2014 or 2013. But anyways, I was 10 or 11 at this time, and I was pretty naive. I was pretty One Direction obsessed. I still am now, but it was worse then. And I had just gotten the app Kick, so I don't know if any of you have had Kick this long, but used to they would have a One Direction Kick card thing, and you could go on there and you could find other people who liked One Direction and talk with them. It would give you their username and then you could talk with them. So I met this one girl on there. Keep in mind I was only 10 or 11, so I was kind of naive back then. She was like, hey, do you want a chance to talk to Harry Styles? Now if someone came up to me, messaged me today or sometime now, I would certainly know it's fake and there's some kind of catch to it and they're probably just wanting nudes or something out of it. But back then I didn't think like that because I hadn't experienced a lot of things like that just yet. Of course I said yes, I wanted to talk to Harry Styles. I would do anything to talk to Harry Styles. And she's like, okay, you have to become his slave though. And at that time, I didn't know what a sex slave exactly was. So at this point, I was kind of weirded out, but I still went along with it because I didn't want to pass up the opportunity to talk to Harry Styles. And she was like, okay, well, I'm gonna talk to Harry and see if he'll let you in and things. Send me a picture, I'll show it to him. So my naive little 10, 11-year-old self went along with it. I sent her a picture and all those things. And she was like, okay, well, he expects nudes whenever he wants it, things like that. And then I told her, I was like, okay, listen, I'm not going to send nudes. I'm not going to send pictures in my underwear. And then she's like, well, let's see. I don't know if he will accept that. So I was just like, oh, okay. And she's like, well, let me see. Let me talk to him, see if he'll make an exception. Let me talk to him. Obviously, she wasn't really talking to him. And then I was just like, oh, okay. And then she messaged me back and she's like, it's okay, you can still do it. You just have to do whatever else he asks. So I was like, okay, cool. Because I really wanted to meet Harry Styles. Then she gave me a Kick name and she told me to message that, and that was him supposedly. And then but the Kick name had her name and a picture of her as the profile picture. Now, I was naive when I was 10, 11, but I wasn't this naive. I knew something at this point was up. So then I went back on the account she originally messaged me on, and I said, hey, what's up? Why is this your picture, your name? Is this your account? And then she was like, no, it's really him. He just puts that there for protection so people don't find out it's him and they just think it's someone and they don't harass him and whatnot. And this is pretty much when I realized the whole thing was fake. So then I was like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm sorry, I can't. I didn't tell her I knew it was fake or whatever. I just told her it made me uncomfortable and I couldn't do it. And then she was like, no, you have to do this now. And I was like, why? And she was just like, well, you know everything. I can't risk you telling somebody or whatever. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna tell anybody. I really can't do this. And then she's like, well, you have to, and you backed out. So now I have some of my girls tracking down where you live, and they're gonna find you. So at this point, I was terrified. I blocked her Kick username. I thought about telling my mom about the whole thing, but didn't. And she never found my house, so that's good. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you did, this really is a true story that happened to me about 2 years ago. It's kind of crazy, I know. But thank you for watching. Make sure you leave a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, like all the things you're supposed to do. And I will see you next time.
Damn, you look amazing. Last night was fun, woke up 5 minutes